Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Best Friend Forever. I'm a mess right now because I did not get home till really late last night. Picked up my mom from the airport at like 2 a.m. Then I couldn't find my phone. Turns out my phone was like in the middle of the street, like by the terminal where I picked her up. Then I had to go back to the airport. It was such a mess. Didn't get home till like 3:40, so now here I am recording. um Last week we had our second date with Sasha, and we found out a little more about his relationship with Maddox, and we met Sasha's mom as well, so that was really interesting. Jade was disappointed in Eunice's smarts, so we're gonna focus on her smarts and her her manners are good, but I believe we should work on trust and fitness. Alright, so we got trust almost to level 5, which is really cool, but we still need to work on our smarts. But there's not a lot of like good smart activities. So she's hungry. So I actually finished Root Letter Last Answer. It's another game that I was doing videos on. I've been but I've been doing videos on that game for a really long time. So finally I finished. That was one of my goals, was to finish at least one Let's Play or gameplay video on my channel. And I finally finished that one. I'm so happy. I'm like a little disappointed in how it all turned out. But still, for it being like the first visual novel, not the first visual novel, but one of the first visual novels that I completed on this channel, this will be the second one whenever I finish that one. It is different, but I don't know. I guess I'm just a little disappointed in how it turned out, but also I know it was probably the ending that I got too, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm disappointed because of the ending that I got. So her smart, I need to do her smart, so I need to do this one for sure. Yes, please. Okay, so we're almost there. I'm not really gonna focus on her fitness or anything. Let's check our inbox. I don't know. I don't want to read any of these. Let's do an encounter with Anders, because it doesn't look like we can go on another day with Sasha, so I'm down to see Anders. Anders and I are having a quiet drink in the corner of the cafe. Hemingway sits next to Anders, quietly keeping watch on the room full of happy afternoon coffee drinkers. It's been a long week so far. I'm thoroughly exhausted already. Look at Eunice. It seems like you're tired more often than not, Pemi. Maybe not all of us can be go-getting lawyers with boundless energy. Oh, I can be tired out in the right circumstances. Anders! As I fumble for a response, there's a loud crash from behind the counter. One of the staff must have dropped a big tray of cups. The loud noise reverberates around the cafe, and I notice Hemingway has shot to his feet. He's shaking and his tail is down low. Is Hemingway alright, Anders? He gets scared sometimes by loud noises. Don't you, boy? You could give him some reassurance if you like. It might help him calm down. Is that alright?
Always a gentleman.
Of course. Hemingway knows you quite well now. I probably do dog talk. So Hemingway, I hear you're really making waves in all the right dog circles. Really? I had no idea they're even dating. Oh, a nice Pinot Gris is good, I suppose. Isn't it? I'm second guessing myself, and you're a dog.
Always a gentleman, Hemingway.
Seems like quite a deep and meaningful conversation. Well, I've gotten used to talking with Eunice on quiet nights. You've got a knack for it. Hemingway seems much happier now, and calm. A magic touch. Even if that was extremely silly. Happy to help. Nothing but chill dog vibes here. Hemingway looks much more relaxed, whether it was the small talk or the focused attention. Aw, that was really cute. So I have 3 more. I don't know where her levels are right now. Let's see, dot profile. So sociability and smarts. I can do sociability then, but I won't do the fitness because we're already level 5. Okay, ooh, I think we're level 5 now for sociability. Let's do an encounter with Maribel, and then I'll do an encounter, the last encounter with Sasha. No, Eunice. Maribel and I are admiring a pop-up exhibition that, well, popped up in the Arts District this week. It's packed with local talent and experimental pieces. I have to admit that I don't understand this one. What is there to understand? Like, is that a person or a bird? Maybe it's both. And how does that fit into the title? Perhaps working it out is the point. Well then, I declare this is the most artistic art I've seen all day. Alright, what do you look for in a piece of art, Pemi? An accurate depiction of reality or deeper meanings, something that makes me emotional. I would have to say something that makes me emotional, because sometimes like you just gravitate towards something that just makes you feel something even though you don't really know what it is. The best art makes me emotional in some way. Now we're talking. That's what I look for in art as well. Something to conjure feelings. Mess me right up. I just think there's not much point to art unless it makes you react, even in a bad way. Absolutely. When I first saw Van Stoop's Market Terrace at noon, I started crying immediately. I still don't know why. That like reminds me of this scene in the L Word. I don't remember her name, but she looked at a painting and she like felt this it looked like she felt this euphoric feeling and she like passed out. Ben Stubb is excellent. I'm also a big fan of Gers Clint. The way he added gold leaf to his art just makes me happy. That's cute. I think that even a piece of art you hate is kind of successful because it made you feel something. A lot of art and entertainment is disposable. Time to show off your own art to the world and make everyone cry. Oh, haha, maybe. Alright, let's go see Sasha. Oh gosh, we're at Fox's. Sasha and I are in Fox's shop, generally browsing and looking at her latest collection of uncommon animals. There's so much cool stuff in here. It's a good place to come and see something unusual. I've come across all sorts of weird animals and plants on my travels, but it's always nice to find new ones. You must have some wild stories about the wild. Haha, well, maybe. I did once find 2 tiny scorpions fighting inside my boot. What about you, Pemi? Any wild animal stories? A cat chased me out of a museum. I was roommates with a bear. My backpack filled with snakes. Oh my god. No. I want to say a cat chased me out of a museum. I was once chased out of a museum by a cat. So when you say cat, you mean a mountain lion or a tiger or something, right? No, it was a house cat. There was a cat wandering around the museum and was very insistent that I should leave. Haha, and it ran you out. How? Hey, it was being very aggressive. I feared for my life. I can relate. I have 2 cats of my own, but generally I don't get too scared of cats, but when they like attack you for no reason, I'm just like, nope, can't do it. I don't know. Okay, I fear for my ankles. Yep, and that's where they got me. They got my ankles. Why did they let a cat in the museum in the first place? I was told later that it kind of lived there, belonged to the previous caretaker, and when he passed, the cat just stayed. I'd like to stress there's no hard feelings. I'm sure it was a lovely cat. And the museum was once again saved from the evil influence of Pemi. Aw, Eunice licked me. Alright, week 12. This is going by really fast. Smarts. We need to do her smarts. Let's give her more smarts and energy. I wonder if we could do the same thing twice. Oh, we can. I did not know that. Okay, so we're like level 5 and everything. Yay. So trust is definitely leading right now to work on sociability. Yay, we got her to some good levels finally. Week 13, we're almost done. Oh my gosh. Okay. Trust and social. We want to work on our sociability. Yes, please. And I'm gonna change it up this time, and I'll definitely see Anders, but I'll see Felix, because I haven't really interacted a lot with Felix. So I'll do Anders, Felix, and I'm gonna go back with Sasha, because they're my boo in this game. So let's see our boo. Oh no, Eunice. Okay, South Shore Street. That's very hard for me to say. Is gripped by a blustery wind as I walk Eunice past the many shops. Ahead, I spot Anders and Astrid chatting outside Fleur de Lis estate agents. Afternoon, Pemi. Lovely day for a walk. It is. Hello, Anders. Astrid, what's happening with you two? Anders is just getting the latest updates on my training. I have a vested personal interest in the continued success of our resident Olympic level skater. And in my friend. Oh, you. It's great to have someone in your corner when it comes to your passions. What about you, Pemi? What dream would you follow if you could? Professional travel photographer. I can never decide. Owning my own city. I've always wanted to travel the world, documenting the wonders of nature and civilization. That, it turns out, is very expensive. Ah, the poop! Okay, woo. You'd leave us all behind for the majesty of the ancient cuboids or the dark mystery of the Gogolian rainforest? Very rude, I'd say. Much as it would pain me to be away, there's just so much out there to see and record and share with others. Plus, I'd always come back to Rainbow Bay. It's starting to feel like home. Admirable to have goals, particularly ones that combine passion and personal growth. Well, it's not something I plan to do anytime soon, if at all, but I definitely have a scrapbook of possible plans and locations. When the time comes, I'll do what I can to help. Anders really does look out for his friends. Aww. Anders, you cutie pie. Alright, let's go check out Felix. Felix. How exactly did this happen? Well, last night I was watching TV and I got a little too excited, and when I jumped, Mulder got scared and ran into the bookshelf. Mulder. Mulder's going to be just fine, so don't worry. Nothing broken, no stitches. Ay, otra. Oh my gosh. Eunice. Nothing broken, no stitches. Just keep an eye on that scratch. She just pooped. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to pet her. I was watching the Red Death stream on Jolt. Haha, nice. There was a big win at stake. Oh, I totally understand. I watch a few streamers myself. Really? Who's your favorite? Final Dreams has a very chill vibe. Gun Superstar League matches, speed running horror games. I haven't seen anyone speedrun horror games, but I would love to. I like chill vibes, chill fun vibes, but I totally want to see someone speedrun horror games. And shout out because I watch Cows Crazy and I watch Zero In on Alex on Twitch. Like they're just who I watch. And Mr. Chen Chen, Mr. Chen Chen and his lives are a lot of fun to watch. Like if you really can't sleep and you're on the East Coast of the US and it's like 2 a.m. and you just want someone who's like super high energy, he's a lot of fun to watch. But Cows Crazy and Zero In on Alex, I've been sub to them for about like 4 months now, and I don't know, they're just, it's like something I look forward to when they stream, so it's nice. It's a little strange maybe, but I love watching Vicious Katie speedruns of horror games. Isn't that where they break the games? Sort of. It's about finding exploitable pieces of the game that allow you to progress faster. Half of it is finding new ways to cut time off a run. It's like sports and mystery combined.
There's a mystery.
Oh, okay, that actually does sound a bit interesting. It's really cool. A lot of effort goes into speedrunning techniques, and you get to see how games work. And you just watch people playing games fast? I watch to see their crazy tricks and weird glitches. Sounds like everyone involved is really passionate. It's good to love what you do. That I can definitely agree with. That interaction with Felix wasn't so bad, you know? Okay, I saw Anders. I saw him. Who else I can go to? Astrid? Or Maribel again? Let's go with Astrid. Let's change it up. Because then I can save my last MP for Sasha. We're in Fox's shop on another picturesque afternoon. Astrid and Fox are bantering as I do my best to keep up, while Fox's lovebirds bob up and down in time with her words. All I'm saying is you should have a plan, not for failure, for the future. I have plans, Fox. Sure, but they aren't long term. Really long term. What happens when you want to move on from skating? Well, obviously I do something very clever and important. Mm-hmm. Pemi, help me out here. What do you think I should do in the future? Open an ice cream cafe, teach kids, TV show about skating. Probably teach kids. You could always become a teacher, shaping young athletes' minds and bodies. Those are called coaches. I never thought of that, but would I ever be good enough to train someone else? Well, this is far into the future talk, and you're already pretty dang impressive. Thanks. Teaching a skill is entirely different to actually having that skill. That said, I think you would make an excellent coach. Weird to imagine myself in charge of other people. I'd let you tell me what to do. I bet. I just mean, look, you know what I mean. That's funny. Alright, let's go see. Well, let me check the mail first, because it's like. It's nothing important. It's a sunny morning near Rhombus Square. Maribel is in full professional mode, distinct from her usual 75 professional mode, and has been asking Sasha and I questions about community development. So, what would you say is your favorite aspect of this district? Honestly, I think it's probably the common areas, like the square, the picnic tables, the outdoor gallery. They're a nice excuse for people to come together with strangers. What about you, Pemi? Oh wow, my answer wasn't going to be very thoughtful at all. Don't sell yourself short. What do you like about the area? The wide streets, the trees, that one store selling novelty candles. I love trees. So I'm gonna say trees. Trees are good.
Oh, come on.
Sure, trees are great. I mean, the trees here are pretty excellent. I like how many there are and all the birds that hang out in the area. There are a lot of pigeons, which I love pigeons, which I'm very happy with, to be clear. Pigeon squad for life. Yes, Sasha, you get me. I saw a pigeon with a white little tuft of feathers on its head like a 90s boy band member. Anyway, my point is trees and birds are good, and I'm glad they're here next to the buildings and the humans. I'm writing all this down. All of it. Bless you, Pemi. Out here passionate about nature. Oh my gosh, week 13. So I'm gonna end the video here. It's pretty short, but I don't want the game to end just yet. So I think week 14 we have one of our last checkups at Post Academy, or it could be the last week, I'm not sure. I think it is week 14 though. So on the next one, hopefully we'll have a check-in and we'll see how we're doing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please take care and be safe. Sorry I look like such a mess today, but it was just such a mess last night. But anyways, hope you are taking care of yourselves and be safe. I will see you in the next